Alright guys, so this is the very famous Godin A6 Ultra, and it is another hybrid guitar. Unlike the XTSA, for example, that has a solid body, this guy has a chamber body, which actually sounds like an acoustic guitar, kind of like a boxy tone, but definitely is designed for the stage, feedback proof. It truly feels like a very solid acoustic guitar. You could probably find the specs online, you know, but I'm here to tell you, in the context of Latin music and bachata, this guitar has become sort of like an icon for stage and studio, and it's because of that duality. So in that world, this guitar is really an acoustic guitar with a built-in pickup. One thing to notice about this pickup, it is very, very bassy. So I'm about to replace it with something else. I'm considering perhaps the P rails, which is a pickup that has this mini P90 and a rail, works as a humbucker, and it works as two types of single coils. That's a different review. So right now, I want to tell you the highlights about this instrument, and really there is not much negative to say about it. But I could find one thing to tell you that you probably don't know. You're not going to find this anywhere. Let's start with the only negative that I found about this guitar. I've been looking around in the used market to get one of these guys to experiment in my bachata because of that piezo feature. For those of you that may not know out there, in my opinion, in my experience, Godin makes the best hybrid guitars with a good preamp, really outstanding preamp, piezo, neck profile, good quality guitars at a good price point for this hybrid acoustic electric market. They have this custom design and nobody else can beat them at it. So that being said, the only downside that I found to this guitar is that over time, and that's not really a downside, but that is something to notice. Like many other acoustic guitars, they start to deform. And you probably won't be able to see it much on this one, but I have about 3 different models that I've tried. After 10, 12 years, then this top will start to deform, particularly at this point right here. It will show some signs. I don't know, part of the bracing in the back. I don't know what it is. But I really don't think that they will break given the time and with proper use. That only means that the guitar is maturing. It's not going to look flat anymore. When you see light through, you might be able to see it. This one doesn't have it very much. I have another one that shows it much more clearly. That being said, I love the mahogany neck. Again, it's a fantastic profile. It's like a flat radius. I don't know if it is a 16 or what for the fretboard. Tuners are okay. They're good. They're about standard for this price point. I don't know what the ratio is. They usually have a 16:1 ratio on all other guitars. What else? This is a 2-piece neck, so there is a joint right here, and then there is the rest of the neck. It's a bolt-on neck, which is unusual for acoustic guitars, but it's very common for electric guitars. And what else is there to say about this guy right here? Well, this pickup sounds very good, but it has way too much low frequency response. And unless you're heavily EQing that, you're gonna have some issues perhaps live. Other than that, it's a fantastic instrument. I'm gonna try it in a few projects for bachata. I'm gonna try it with thin, probably 0.09 string gauge, and thick 0.12, 0.11, and then just find out what this can offer me under those circumstances. I believe the fretboard is rosewood. It's a very nice wood pattern, And yeah, not much else to say. It has two outputs. It has one dedicated output for the magnetic pickup and one output for the mix of the magnetic and the piezo, or both. And one thing to notice is that unlike some of their synth models and the higher end piezo systems, this is only one piezo pickup that goes under the saddle, while the other ones have mini humbucker pickups, piezo pickups under each string. So that's worth noting. And another thing, this has Tusk XL nut and bone, which is a high quality instrument. Kudos to Godin for producing fantastic quality instrument like this one, and I'm very excited. I believe that this will be also a milestone for my bachata production, including this instrument. That's not a new thing in bachata. This has actually become a really important bachata guitar, but it is new for me, and I'll see what I can get out of it. So if you can get this instrument, you can probably buy it new for around $900 to $1,000 plus tax plus shipping. Or if you're very clever, you could probably get it used. It's roughly about $600 to $800 new used. I think a $700 price point is a very reasonable price. You could probably get it for $650, even $600 used, and it's totally worth it. If you find a good one in a good condition, I think used will just do fine. All right, thank you. I hope this helps you when you're shopping out there for a guitar like this, and I look forward to show you what this sounds like in my bachata music. Thank you.